what is crack-a-lackin'? For today's video, I am going to do a, what is this called? Oh, story time. Okay, so I put a poll on Instagram for you guys to see or vote which video you wanted to see, and you clearly picked story time. Okay, so the Bible verse of the day is in Matthew, and it says, "Continue to ask God, and God will give you. Continue to search, and you will find. Continue to knock, and the door will open for you." So this is not like literally like go to his door, but like you get the point, like the simile, you know, behind it. So yeah, that's the Bible verse of the day. I hope you guys enjoy. Okay, number one. So this story, oh boy. Okay, so I was in kindergarten, right? And when you're in kindergarten, you think everything you do, like it just has to be like perfect, or else you're a bad person and the world's gonna end. So I was in kindergarten, right? And I was playing with my like guy friend, but like we weren't friends. That's the thing. We weren't really friends, but we like played with each other. And so we were playing together, right? And so as we're playing, I push him. This was the game. Like, you're in my territory, I push you or else. Anyway, so I push him, right? And so I was like, I push you, ha ha. I'm laughing about it. And then he says, I'm gonna tell the teacher. At that point, everybody's like, so anyway, so he's going up to the teacher, like he's confident. He goes up to that teacher, I'm like dragging him, I'm like pulling on his clothes, you know, I'm like making up every excuse. And finally the teacher's like, you know, like that stare, you know you're in trouble. So anyway, so the teacher, she's like, come here. And so I go up, I'm like, yes ma'am. And I was like, I forgot his name, but like she was like, did you push Timmy? And I was like, yeah, yes, ma'am, but I really didn't mean to. She was like, I'm gonna have to put a mean sticker on your folder. And you know, like back then, of course, you're thinking like, oh no, I got the mean sticker on my folder. I'm such a bad student. No star for me. Yeah, that was the last of that behavior. Number two. So I feel like I was in second grade, right? And so at the time, you know, like those popular snacks, they were like the smiley faces, right? The round the round fruit snacks with the smiley face. But at the time, those were popular, right? Everybody got some, you know, Tim got some, Susan got some, I got some. So it's snack time, right? It was snack time. And, oh, I just had a feeling.
Don't eat the fruit
Snacks. Now, did I listen to that feeling?
No.
And then I eat the whole thing. And then all of a sudden I get this feeling in my stomach, like, you're gonna throw up. And I was like, no, I'm not, I'm fine, you know, I just ate some fruit snack. And I was like, you're
Gonna throw up.
And I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna throw up. And so I go up to my teacher, right? And I was like, I'm going to throw up. And she's like, oh, okay, let me get you the trash can. Before I even get to the trash can, she's right there. She's like about to grab it, right? I throw up on her shoes. And then I throw up on myself. And then I stop, right? She's like, oh, okay, go to the nurse and get your bag. I go to my bag and I throw up on my bag. And so at that moment, I'm just like, I don't want to touch it. So that was just horrible. And my parents picked me up and yeah. Okay, so I was in first grade, right? Yes, this is before I moved to a different school. So I was in first grade, right? And so there's this girl named Taylor. Taylor, if you're watching this, hey girl. But her name was Taylor, right? And she was a really good, like she still is, she's a really good artist, right? And so I was kind of jealous, I'm not gonna lie. I was that person that was like, hey Taylor. But then 2 seconds later, I'd be like, oh, I can't stand her. It's so funny. So I was like, hey Taylor, what you drawing? She was like, I'm drawing like this person in a fruit basket under the rainbow. And it was just awesome. And so I was just sitting there like, I don't know what kind of crayon she's using, but I could swear like her crayons are like making her draw like that amazing picture. And so my brain cells, my last two brain cells, were thinking, if you switch crayons with her, maybe your picture will look just as good as her. So I'm really thinking this out. I'm like, yeah, because you know, I got what is it called? It was like Crayola art? No, it was like crazy art. It was crazy art. Nobody really liked crazy art, right? But she had Crayola, right? So I was like, got that cheap crazy art, you know, like I was thinking, I was strategizing. And so I'm sitting there for 30 minutes and I'm like, okay, I know what I'm gonna do. So I go up to her and I was like, Taylor, like, I really, like, admire your art, and, like, my crayons are kind of broken. I was wondering if you want to switch, because, like, they're just not working. I think you can, like, help me, like, make them work. And she was, like, honest. She was like, yeah, okay, whatever, you know, she didn't really care. I was, like, super excited. I was pumped. I have the crayons, right? I'm like, ooh, okay, let's go. And I'm just, like, scribbling stuff, like, and then I look at it, and it still looks bad. I just got her crayons and it's not looking right. So then I'm like sitting there. And then I go back to town. I'm like, hey Taylor, how's everything going? And she's like, oh, these are great. Can I actually have these? And I look at her art and it looks 10 times better than how it looked before. And I was like, maybe it's not the crayons, you know. Maybe I just suck at art. Okay, so this was my first ever Beyoncé concert, and I thought it was so cute. Like, look at this picture. I got my fake pony on. I thought it was the stuff. So, not fake. It's my first ever Beyoncé concert, and so I'm excited. And so we finally get our seats, right? And she's like singing. It was just all great, you know, I'm dancing and stuff. And there's this lady beside me, right? And she's dancing too. Oops, I was about to delete some. And she's dancing too, right? And so she's like, come on, dance with me. I was like, and then I looked to my dad and he's like, we don't know you, you know? And so I go dance with her, right? And the whole time I'm just like, why? Like, this is not fun anymore. I was a little confused. I was like, why do you want to dance with me? I barely even know your name, but it's fine. It's whatever. So, okay. I was in 3rd or 4th grade. So, there was this girl. I'm not going to say her name, but there's this girl. And we were in class and we were drawing butterflies, right? So, at the time, this was like when dance moms were like very popular, you know, and like I thought I was the stuff. I was like, I'm a dancer, but like an artist, and I thought I was everything. So I'm drawing this butterfly, right? I'm a perfectionist, like Maddie. She's a perfectionist. And so I'm drawing this butterfly, and I'm like, taking my time. It looks gourmet. It looks like great. So I'm drawing this butterfly and it looks amazing, right? And my friend, she's like, oh my gosh, your butterfly looks so great. Can I have it? No. And so she was like, come on, Trini, just please. It looks so good. And so I was like, okay, let me see your butterfly. And I look at her butterfly. I don't know if it was dying. It was just, no. No. Sorry, I won't trade my butterfly. So I kept telling her no. She kept asking me. You know, like when people keep asking you, and you're just like, stop asking me. So, Susan, right? So finally, she asked me for the 500 million time, right? So I was like, fine, you can have my butterfly. And so I give her my butterfly, and at this time, I'm like, why'd you do that? You know, her butterfly does not look good. So the teacher comes around, she picks up our butterflies, right? Guess what grade I got on my butterfly? I got a 50. And you know what she got on her butterfly? What was mine? 100. At this moment, I'm shooketh. I can't even stand myself and her. And so she's like, Trini, what's wrong?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
What?
You gave me a 50. You gave me a 50. This is not even my butterfly. And I got mad. And you know what I could have did? I could have took that paper, erased her name, and put my name. Because that is my 100, okay? But I didn't. I was just, never again. Never again. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys liked it, and I like this. I think I'm gonna do a part 2 anyway. But make sure you hit the bell so you get notified every time I post a new YouTube video. It would mean a lot, so go do that, and love you guys. Bye.
Maybe the next time my tears might let me know all the stars are close, all the stars are close.